Okay, you wanted a challenge, you got it. There's no crying, no calling for help. It's just you and the weights and your bad decisions. Let's get to it. Hi, I'm Randy. Welcome to Transforming the Body. Whether you're here to transform yourself, steal some workout ideas, or just watch a grown man suffer in real time, you're in the right place. Today's mission: push day. Chest, shoulders, and triceps are on the menu. Grab your popcorn, or better yet, a dumbbell, and let's get to work. First up, the incline bench press. I'm using a cambered bar with neutral grips. It's just a fancy way of saying this bar lets me save my wrists and my shoulders while still feeling the pain everywhere else. I started with a few lighter sets. Warming up is like preheating the oven. You don't want to bake your muscles frozen. Do 4 working sets after that. Today I'm keeping the rest times shorter. Not because I love suffering, but because I want to move faster and not live in my gym. Short rest times mean you can finally experience what it feels like to question every life decision in under an hour. Do you prefer longer rest times for maximum strength or maybe shorter rest times for a better pump? Drop it in the comments. I love to see how you train. Next is the flat dumbbell press. I love this because dumbbells let you move more naturally. Also, the stretch at the bottom is unreal. Like your pecs are begging you to stop and you just smile and keep going. By the end of set 3, I was feeling weaker. So for set 4, I dropped the weight to keep the volume fairly high. Is it smart? I don't know, maybe. Is it embarrassing? Well, normally yes, but I work out in my home, so I think I'll be fine. Sometimes adjusting the plan mid-workout isn't to fail. It's called being smart enough not to break yourself. And the third stop, dumbbell flies. Just 3 sets here. The goal is a deep stretch, a strong squeeze, and trying really hard not to accidentally invent a new chest press by mistake. If your elbows are bent at 90 degrees, congrats, you're doing a press, not a fly. As a form tip, think about hugging a big tree. Not a skinny tree, a massive ancient oak. That's the arm shape you want. Moving on to front delts with the seated dumbbell presses. Notice I said seated. And why? Because I don't want to punch a hole in my ceiling. And because honestly, seated presses feel better anyway. You get to focus on the shoulders instead of pretending you're doing a full body deadlift. Next up are cable upright rows, 4 sets. These mainly target the side delts and the traps. However, when I reviewed my game film, though, I noticed something. I stood way too far from the pulley. That changed the angle and turned this into more of a rear delt and upper back exercise. It's not terrible, but it's not what I wanted today. The focus was supposed to be on the side delts and traps, not doing an accidental back day. Lesson learned. Next time I'll scoot in closer so the pole stays where I want it, on the side delts and not on the rear view mirror muscles. What's the funniest gym mistake you've caught yourself doing? Comment below. Best story might get a shout out in the upcoming video. On to triceps. Overhead triceps with the easy bar. These blast the long head, the biggest part of your triceps. But that horseshoe shape everybody wants? It's a team project between the long head and the lateral head. No teamwork, no horseshoe. And probably a lot of sleeves that fit way too loosely. I tried the single heavy dumbbell version recently. Bad idea for me. Turns out my shoulder mobility is about as flexible as an oak tree in winter. Also, I keep hitting myself in the head with the dumbbell. Good times. Real professional. So it's back to the easy bar. Safer, smarter, less chance of knocking myself unconscious on camera. Next, tricep pushdowns with the V-bar. 3 sets to cap off the triceps. Think of this like cleaning up after a party. You already made the mess. Now you need to make it look good before the neighbors see. The V-bar feels great on the wrist and gives a better squeeze at the bottom than a straight bar. That should have been the end of the workout, but then the mad scientist in me took over. I rigged up a DIY cable crossover. It's not fancy, not pretty, definitely not OSHA approved. But you know what? It worked. I knocked out a quick 20 rep set to squeeze one last pump out of the chest, and to remind myself why gym experiments are both a blessing and a potential trip hazard. Well, that's it for today. Push day finished in just about an hour. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. We still got a lot of work ahead, but this transformation, it's happening. Until next time, keep pushing forward, one rep at a time.